Hey guys, how's it going? We are back after forever.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Alright, we
just
got
got fixed. And I might get my own editing thing so I can get what I want in and out. So we don't have to rely on Will.
Because he doesn't like us.
Is there anybody in that car? Look at this person! Okay, we live in Wisconsin, right? So we get snow. It's not a big deal. A person's in the middle of the parking lot.
Just because they can.
Just because they don't know how to drive in the snow.
Yep.
Okay, but we're back. We're gonna try and get stuff uploaded, hopefully once a week. We'll see what we can do.
Right.
You know, we got lives of going home.
Yep.
So
I finally got my license, like you guys know, so.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy now.
Biggie boy.
Biggie boy Alex.
Yep. 17 and a half. My half birthday was not too long ago, so I'm getting there.
There we go. Okay, so you have a question for us today.
Yes, I do. So,
here we go.
in a match of Ninja, if you guys know what that is, you basically just like swing your hands at each other.
Try to hit each other's hands.
Yep, without getting your hand hit on their turn. It's kind of like capture the flag, if you think about it. Anyways.
It's pretty fun.
Yep, so in a Ninja match, who would win, Yoda or Ahsoka?
Yoda.
Yoda,
like,
why is that?
If you go like how he is in the Complete Saga game, right? When he has his lightsaber, we're just gonna pretend that it's like the lightsaber moves. Well, not actually, not cutting the hands off, but
right.
Yoda just jumps over everything. He's
That's
just spinning around. So Ahsoka would go for an attack and bring it back, and he would just jump over and be able to reach it. The only downside is how small he is.
That's true.
But I don't think Ahsoka would be fast enough for how he can dodge and how short he is.
That's true.
I think he would get it just because of his agility and shortness.
Okay. What about Dooku or Sheev? Help me. Where'd they come from, by the way?
Where did who come from?
Sheev, like with that name, like.
Oh yeah, it's just okay. Letters out of a hat. Oh, we got double E. Pull a V out. Sheev. There we go.
That's his name?
Yeah, Sheev.
All right, that's where it came from. It was just...
I don't know. That's just so weird. Has to be some Naboo culture or something.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a V. What? This is just what you said. It's so
okay. I think Palpatine would win. I think he'd be more aggressive.
Yeah.
And he'd get the dub on that one.
920 corkscrew and then landing it.
Force scream.
Yeah, force scream.
That's a good video. You guys gotta watch that.
Yeah.
Tell me what the name of the guy is.
Alright, the dude's name is the Stupendous Wave. We're gonna try to partner with him sometime soon.
Try to run with anyone. Get him in our car.
Just have this TV in the background. Hey.
Yeah.
Alright. But he made a video on why Kit Fisto died so soon in the battle with Palpatine. And about this thing called the Force Scream that Palpatine used. That's why you hear the weird thing. And you know why that affected the battle so much. So I'd suggest looking that up. The Stupendous Wave. It's pretty neat.
It's kind of helpful. Let's talk about that.
All right.
What if Kit Fisto didn't die for say the first 5 minutes or so? Like,
so he's still rolling?
Yeah, like by the time Anakin leaves, he's definitely still alive.
Okay.
What would happen?
I think that he'd still end up dying, but this time when he dies, it wouldn't be like a Mace Windu throws him on the ground like when he beats him. It would be a Kit Fisto dies. Palpatine was getting annoyed with him because he knows that he's so much better of a fighter than Kit Fisto is.
Mm-hmm.
So he would be a little bit more aggressive. Or this is what I would think would happen.
Yeah.
And he would go for Kit Fisto, but when he did that, he'd open himself up. So Windu would go to the back of him and like slice his back or something like that, which would hinder him so much from fighting. So that I think that either Palpatine would throw the fight right there and then wait for Anakin, or he would continue fighting and then Windu would just kill him like straight up, like not necessarily he's disarmed, but like Palpatine goes to swing at him, but since he's hindered by that wound right there, that Mace would just decapitate him like right there or something like that.
Yeah, I feel that if Fisto was still alive by the time Anakin got there, that a similar thing would happen where they get him into a corner, and because Fisto's there too, if Palpatine tried to turn him, obviously Mace would still be doing the talking.
Right.
So if Anakin tried anything, Kit Fisto would be able to stop him,
right,
and hold him back. But I don't think Mace would have gone in for the kill because Mace didn't want to.
Right.
It was because of what was happening that he had to do it.
Right.
So he probably would have tried to arrest him, and then they wouldn't have turned. Palpatine. What do you think would happen if Palpatine got arrested?
Well, I mean, he had control of the Senate and the courts.
Exactly. It's too dangerous to be left alive.
Right. Anakin needed him.
Exactly.
I think I think that the council would find some sort of footage or sense, because you know, if Mace Windu was already kind of one of those Jedi that people were on the fence about just because of how aggressive he is, but Kit Fisto was somebody that, or at least from what I saw, was liked by a lot of people in the Republic.
I feel like he would definitely.
So when and plus Anakin would have like been there and he would have attested to it.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about the poster boy, the lead fighter, and one of the most respected and like, you know, joyous
on the counter,
right?
so obviously he's a good-looking dude.
Right. So if all those people said what actually happened, and like people knew that Anakin was close to Palpatine, so if they knew that he was speaking against him, I think that they would have
definitely agreed with him.
Yeah. So it would have been one of those where he was either put in jail and locked up for life, or if the Star Wars had some sort of death penalty. I don't know if the Republic has that.
They'd probably give it over to the Jedi if they could deem that he would. But I don't know where I read it somewhere, but being a Sith Lord isn't against any rules in the Republic.
Right, but I'm talking about like the high treason type stuff though.
Because, well, it really depends. We don't really know the laws, so we don't live there.
Right.
Like, because if you would fight the Jedi, are you a criminal or are you not? It really depends on what it'd be. But I feel like they definitely find him guilty, and he'd probably end up dying one way or the other, or he would definitely not get out anywhere.
Right.
So
I think that honestly that he'd get murdered by somebody.
Yeah.
Where even if he went into jail or something like that, because like they would find out that he proxied the entire war.
Mm-hmm.
That
Dooku was his
where are we going?
Wrong lane.
Yeah, that Dooku was his pawn the whole time, so that he put on the war. Mm-hmm. So if he wasn't killed by the Republic or by the Jedi or whatever, I think that somebody in jail would just straight up come up to him and just kill him right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be what happened. But by the way, the thing I was telling about Mace like killing him right away, I think that it would be something similar to what happened to Jango, where he wasn't going to kill him, but you have to remember that he used his Vapad, which is, I mean, it just has so much aggression used the dark side. So I think it would be the same thing where he's you know, going at him, and he would use maybe even like a similar move to cut it. That would have been awesome to watch. Ooh. If he took out Palpatine the same way that he took out Jango.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then like he'd realize what he did afterward. But yeah, if he were to end up killing him, I think that's what it would be. Is that like he just have so much frustration because he just lost 3 council members. Yeah, like so he's not just taking this fight lightly. So
this is definitely a fight.
Right.
Make or break everything.
Right. Yeah, he's been looking for this Sith Lord the whole time, and he finally found him.
Exactly. Yeah, also, if Palpatine was at court and Anakin had to testify, assuming it's the same way we do it, he probably wouldn't have been around Padme when she was giving birth. Mm-hmm. So she would have given birth just fine after that.
Yep.
And he probably could have talked to Obi-Wan and all that, and gotten everything